Jehovah bụ aha ya, Jehovah bụ aha ya, irue n'ụwa niile. Jehovah bụ aha ya, Jehovah bụ aha ya, Emmanuel bụ aha ya, irue n'ụwa niile. Jehovah bụ aha ya, Jehovah bụ aha ya, Omega ka m na-akpọ ya, irue n'ụwa niile. Jehovah bụ aha ya, ekwueme, 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 ekwueme. You are the living God. Is there no one like you? Ekwueme, 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 ekwueme. Chukwu, you are the living God. Is there no one like you? Jehovah, see what you've done for me on your Lord. See how you delivered me. You are the living God. Is there no one like you? Imarama ni marama. Ezeligwe. Imarama ni marama. Dikeni nemema. Imarama ni marama. Dikenderio. Imarama ni marama. Afunwe chetana ya. Imarama ni marama. Onye okwu ya bụ eziokwu. Imarama ni marama. Onye amụma n'onwe ya. Imarama ni marama. Ebulite ozu atụba. Imarama ni marama. Chukwu n'onwe ya. Imarama ni marama. Chukwu n'onwe ya. Imarama, Imarama. IPOB Igbo. Ụtụtụ ọma, ehihie ọma, mgbede ọma, depending your time zone. Anyị ya dịka echi. Maka na echi adịghị agwa ọgwụ ka anyị na-agwa gị, ọ bụ na isi onyebe, what are you waiting for? Click the like button. Subscribe, comment, share. If anyị na-ekwu na nke ikpeazụ oyi elu oyi. If you are just coming across our channel for the very first time, this is Kelenna TV. We are live and we are direct, bringing you the gospel of redemption by your doorstep. If I am a common sense, the reason I bought on a marife, in we fekara and marife, mano, living a shift. I just want to make common sense as always. Yes, a happy new month, everyone. This very new month, the ancients of the days will visit you at the point of your need. Anywhere emele ya amara. Maka na chi anyị bụ onye amara na onye ngozi. Onye amara, onye ngozi. Onye amara, onye ngozi. Onye amara, onye ngozi. Daddy me, onye amara. Ịbụ na onye amara me, onye amara bụ onye ngozi. Chineke mo, onye amara, onye ngozi. Ụbọchị mara gị mma. This new month, ana m arịọ ka aka Chukwu dị ike dị ire. Ka ọ bụ ụba n'ime gị. Ka ọ bụ ụba na your family. Ka ọ bụ ụba na your business. Ka the mighty hand of God of rescue us from all dangers. Na Eze Chukwu abịama. He said, if I ji webe taa, o nwere video nji akpọrọ ụnụ. Mana before ma akpọrọ ụnụ the video. That video was video of Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. before I upload the video, one, in our social media, those that fought and they continue fighting the decentralization. Recently, all from our Asia, we are the result of the decentralization. I'm not going to play that video here. But over the line, name were results. Now put up from that decentralization. Who made it possible? USB government led presently by Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. Some of you know about that decentralization. Somebody like me that have no hate in me. My photo guys, so no na way to go and no way to go. Some of you are now out of hatred, you know, whenever Dr. Ngozi Orabeze no. Man, ekpere m oge niile bụ na ọnụ kwuru njọ ya ekwu mma. That's why na abụrụ ya. O nwere video na-esekulezi na social media banyere ife na-ahapụ na igodo. I have seen 2 videos. You got to go now. I have seen 2. And they have results putara from decentralization. And the people that fought decentralization, they are the people sharing it. As again, hey, results, stop something. I want to get as well. What the result? I want to get as well. Man, the result of that decentralization be fine enough. I'm talking way too old. Then, if you're now on social media, there is this move. Naga on now. Banyere Igbos of Ibanke, Imo identify with other of their Igbo brothers and sisters. The move is ongoing. And Anamasika Chukwumere Famara. Can the purpose of God name this move? Keme ya achieve Kachukwu strength ya ndị o ji arụ ọrụ a maka na a very certain na Chukwudi of Ibanke ga na-afụta onwe ya na ya na Chukwudi of Delta State or ya na Chukwudi of Anambra State na fabro nwanne or ya na Chukwudi of Imo State na fabro nwanne. Amarazimo onye bụ more Chukwudi than the other. Yeah, Amarazimo onye bụ more Chukwudi than the other. But it is all good. This month, the will of God will happen in our lives. I want to defend their body because I'm not active on social media. I want to put it on social media. Then, some people is forming not to see it. Some people is forming not to see that very news. I wouldn't have formed not to see it. Dr. Ngozi Orabeze have equally did a broadcast with it. If they formed not to see it from Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, Kelena TV is now here to bring it out to their seeing. Kaimana na rema fire sifu. Over na no yanant. If one Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, he have nke Kelena TV, and what was that? Now the Southeast governors voted against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Don't get it twisted. One may be forced to ask, after the stories behind into his way to the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and into Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's born now, and for years, which I can't believe, and the audio who grew on here, but Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, no bro na arapia. N'udo ya dị na anịbanye And remember, these same Southeast governors, Bunde Neku, Senambadaba Adiozima. You got to go now. The same farmer, especially from Imo State, Sena, the insecurity, the Nambadabia, the governor of Imo State, now it has nothing to do with IPOB. Then Hana lament about the insecurity. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu pụtakwa na court ọ na-ekwu si na ọ bụrụ na arapụ ya na the insecurity ya ga-akwụsị. And these same our leaders, they are worried about the level of the insecurity. Then they see or they saw the stories behind Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the promise he have made, the part he have to play, which some of them agreed that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that he has a part to play by the insecurity. All of a sudden, the same people now voted against that. They believe that Hana Narap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Some of them believe Narapiana Udo Yade. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Narapian Udo Yade. All of a sudden, they've now voted against Irapia Kudade. One the reason how you vote against that about when be a high abone aboka Arapiana. This my boy is not prepared for the next election. Arapia with political solution, automatically he may agree to become governor. You gotta go for that reason. Arapia, then somebody somewhere that is gearing up for senator or House of Assembly member, or yes, becoming House of Assembly member. Oh yeah, I said no, this is his dream of becoming House of Assembly member or a senator. Some of them that have the interest of becoming governor. For political solution. No, this governorship so for that reason, with all the stories behind Njide it does not matter to them. And remember, those that is with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, DOS, they told you no political solution. Kafayeji, where we release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now that the political solution have failed, he meches on Mazi Asif na far for the news. Dr. Ngozo Rebezi kuya fe mechi kuona meku Asif na far for Kelena TV is now here with that very video of Dr. Ngozo Rebezi. Kafamata. Remember, I have said before, Nobro Neka fraud the hand of God before. Nimo kumoro wa baby kwesirefia. That is, Mobro Nidebe envy, jealousy, hatred by the side. Nimo kumoro wa keja for the hand of God. Nimo kumoro wa keja for the finger of God. Nimo kumuro wa keja for the voice of God. The voice of God. You know, oge fancha na aga for political solution. Where ya na kpọrọ Mazi Ekpa iyi na agụ ya okwu ọbụna. To them, political solution the easy. In ele anya as a carnal being. Political solution the very easy. But a voice was saying something then. And that voice was tiny, yet very audible. And what was the voice saying? That voice was the voice of the carrier and deliverer of new dimension. The voice of Mazi Njoku. What was that voice saying? When others, those that claimed to know it all, those that has been working hand to hand with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when they were shouting political solution, a tiny voice, genuine voice, tiny yet audible, the voice of God was echoing through a man. Mazi Njoku, God help me. Remember, I am a preacher of the gospel of redemption. I want to preach it with anointing and power. The voice was echoing, still echoing, about multidimensional approach. That was the voice, or that was what the voice was saying. And they continue saying today, multidimensional approach. That is the voice of God. That is the tiny voice, yet very, very audible. Very important. The voice of Mazi was talking about multidimensional approach. Ndị a fidru na ha nọ since 2010 with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nọrọ na 2015, nọrọ na ihe niile Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been going through. They were saying political solution. They did not stop there. Fajia na enye Mazi insult. Onwere ife a na-ekwu fe ekwu toforo. Go and get your data if you are in Bongo. Because I have a message. Onwere insult ha je nyefia. To the point, after KG, now they have failed. The politicians faji went to Kwasiobi. Jennifer for political solution, because all politicians went to Kwasiobi that will facilitate that very political solution. Facilitate all their eggs, gathered it in one basket. But a wise man that is speaking the mind of God was saying, multidimensional approach. In the Kanu, they gathered all their eggs in one basket. Now, the Southeast governors have crushed all their eggs. That is to say, if there is no Mazi, in case if we vote against that political solution, Okunworo will Biafra and squash end there. Wanna thank God for God. Thank God for Mazi. And recently, there are people that is fighting that multidimensional approach of Mazi and Joko. The gangsters, the egg-carrying freedom fighters, the Eggman and his group, and they now joined them. One participant in France have equally joined them, because one participant called USB redeclared the only symbol of the only way forward, the place where the multidimensional approach is functioning. Makona USB-led government of Dr. Ngozi now, she uphold that multidimensional approach. Went to Finland, declare Biafra. Ndi Bobia USB Nigeria. You got to go. Declared USB declared by Dr. Ngozi. The white painted hair woman na Germany, aboya USB terrorists. Now, that USB declared by Dr. Ngozi, but the only hope, I want now, because IPOB DOS, by the virtue of this very voting against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu declaration, Southeast and South governors, let me put it that way, they have just ended IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So let us go. And I am praying to God that Dr. Ngozi may not fail, that she should continue holding strong that very multidimensional approach of Mazi and Joko. Let us listen to her. Kejana Afozo, Oidia Nokwife. Because in MI, we talk too much. I am Fuezioro, I am Abuamba. Okay. And there we go. Listen.
They care about their agenda to Islamize the whole Nigeria. But thank God, Biafra is a free nation today.
Exactly.
So
thank God that Biafra is a free nation today. Some people is yet to see Biafra as a free nation. The reason, because they hated Dr. Ngozi Orebeze with passion. The reason why would you ever why they declare ya bro their leader. The thing out of envy and jealousy. Amabero that Biafra has been declared. Let's say no abona for no Sundia. Oge fa na-ekwu political solution. By now, ọ na-akachi ihe efefa n'anya fa chọwazie multidimensional approach. But some of us that saw that multidimensional approach from head of time, some of us that saw the carrier and deliverer of new dimension, the man that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that go and listen to Simon Ebanjoko. He is bringing new dimension to this very awareness that he is making. We saw the new dimension. We saw the carrier. We saw the deliverer. And we followed him. When the likes of Kaifana, where Chiamaka Jeredem saw him as a man we saw him as the carrier and deliverer of new dimension. We followed. We are always I ain't at the right always. I ain't at the right. Just now, Hannah Bokwa Dr. Ngozi Orebeze a war on social media. We have seen that the reason why I hate Yesi Onyabo, she is COS Ogema Zebana. After Keiji Mazeba, a message came that she should represent Mazeba. She should take his place for the meantime. Surrogate. After the message came that she should protect the mandate. That is the reason why I that a woman whom declared, whom saw every opportunity to join cabals that could have called off the declaration, and she never did. That such a woman cannot suddenly become an agent. That is the only crime we have committed. Continue to listen to her. That thank God that the Biafra is a new nation today. By now, the political solution will be looking for another solution. But we don't solve the problem already. Listen to her.
Those of you that are still thinking there is a magic that will happen by those that think you've been following Nnamdi Kanu for years.
You know, when I talked about talking to Ndenachi Mbadabai, some people, they misunderstand it. I made the video edit into a suit to their own narrative, and that is their business. A freedom fighter. I am a preacher, not a freedom fighter. If you inform them ahead of time, inform them. Not to bring them in. But before you inform them, assemble our best brains abroad. Then inform the national Badabai. Kogaredika. Ineme fai wakwarafa. Asinan ntibu kam nampebu kantibu. Some people have that. Already them cover into us where from. Some of them believed that magics, that somehow, that Southeast governors will one day agree for political solution to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, they have been disgraced. They have been put to shame. That the voice of God, that the voice of redemption, that the carrier and deliverer of new dimension, that is where God is. In a political solution, very easy. Manine to anyana, emana, now man the cheese. Never is where God is. God, that seems difficult. Multidimensional approach. And it has been proven. Continue to listen.
You've been following IPOB that Nnamdi Kanu started.
Yes. That is what they always tell us. You cannot be an IPOB member of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nah, I am on there. You cannot be a member. Over a matter of being a member, you are possessed with envy and jealousy, hatred for one another. Or me, let me use that word, me, that is not a member, I am displaying not to hate anybody. Speaking that I know to be true to the social media. But to you, continue to listen. All hatred being here, what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will go and listen to him, that he is bringing new dimension. War, hatred. But me, that is not a member, that harbor no hate in me. I saw it, I hear it, I listen to it, and I believe it. Listen.
You are fighting for Nnamdi Kanu. Wonders can happen one day. You are negotiating with your terrorist, delegitimized governors of the South.
Now, these are men and women that is speaking the mind of God as the Spirit lead them. And the one near Kenafozo. First, na Dr. Ngozo Rebeze, ni yon about Nigeria state. Ha choro mweni ne Dr. Ngozo Rebeze pata. Whoa, obodo bongo wo obodo manu. Whoa, wana bana social media. Not to. These are men and women that operate as the Spirit lead. When you about it, he ha ono choro kona akwe. They are walking as the Spirit lead. Whomever we bless is blessed. Man, whomever we cost is cost. If you cost us, you are cost. These are men and women whom God is using at this age, a pilot this affair of Umuro, not carnally, but by divine inspiration, divine wisdom, and the continue to listen.
Southeast and South part of Nigeria. Those of you that think anything good will come out from that, you can see now that you've been made a fool.
Are you not seeing that you've been made a fool? If I before Najoge, she is calm, demolishing them, calmly demolishing them, calmly telling them that hard truth they are afraid of. All of them now, they don't go hide their faces in shame, hide their faces in disgrace, hide their faces in regret. Why? Because they fought a man with the voice of God. Multi-dimensional approach. It seems difficult, but that is where God is. And some writers to them, political solution but the best. But to God, multi-dimensional approach but the best, because Nandi anachi mbadabaye bo muamosu. Family. So for you to hold them or capture them, you must approach them multidimensional. Because you are operating with multidimensional approach. They have just hide their faces in shame. Yes, that is the truth. Continue to listen to Dr. Ngozo Rebeze. She calmly demolished them. She calmly tell them there is a state. That is, I can win a time, I can win a chance. How did you join this very USB-led government? Why we wait for Mazi? He joined the fact. Continue to listen.
Because right under your nose, yesterday, the senators from the Southeast, and I believe South part of the old Nigerian state, they all voted not to release Nnamdi Kanu.
You see it? You see it? They all voted against political solution. And I told you, they cannot, because how would you go for eye for senator? Eye for House of Assembly. Ofonye nwe eye for state governor. Obe no katazi say ka aga for political solution. Kafara puzie that they worked for. I believe na partisan politics very, very well. All of a sudden, they will just abandon their party, their friends, their family. There's already a political solution. Kamazi Nnamdi can somehow join there. And they did not stop there. I heard that they equally vote. I heard that they voted. She God help me. This is people you want to do political solution with. Then when I said you only feature him, assemble our best brains first, and they inform them. Oh, you are bringing in politician. Oh look, political solution. Who are you bringing in? Oh my idiot. Some IPOB Nigeria very useless people. I said, assemble our best brains first abroad. Present to them this USB declared. Present document to them. But for this is their own. We need their help. Can these people go and end somewhere? And when you assemble our best brains all over the world, inform one day on a buy, be legitimized. But inform them. Oh, you are bringing in politicians. How can you get freedom with politicians? Oh, look. But people was busy romancing political solution for years. Not until a few days ago. The people that could have triggered something that will bring that political solution, the people vote against it. Now, IPOB Oluku member, how do you intend to achieve that your political solution? Because with this political solution, many of us that has been following us here, we remember when I asked, show me one governor as a noble IPOB, as a political party, vote through in. Show me one senator, one House of Representative member, one local government chairman, as a novel IPOB, as a political party, campaigned for massively and they make sure no way his or her election. Because that is the only way to trigger a political solution. Nobody showed me, but they were shouting political solution. What did I tell you? They believe that one day, somehow, that Southeast governors will go for political solution. Okay, we release Nnamdi Kanu. But we are disappointed. All of them don't hide their face in shame. Continue to listen to Dr. Ngozi Orebeze. They want something to offer. Mazi said that these people now fighting against people, that they are always fighting against people that is working better than them. They are fighting against people that is smarter than them. Are you not seeing it? That one is hopeless, helpless, because Dr. Ngozi Orebeze is way smarter than her. Listen.
Does that send any message to those of you that are still out there fighting Simon Ekpa, fighting Dr. Orebeze?
Obruno send any message to you. Competition in social media. Stop fighting Simon Ekpa. That is the voice of God, multi-dimensional approach, and Dr. Ngozi Orebeze is upholding it. While you were busy fighting him, heaven was busy waiting for the appointed time to put his enemies to shame. And heaven just did it like his own time. While you were busy fighting Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, heaven was busy preparing her for this very broadcast. For that there is fire on the mountain. Run. Listen.
Fighting those that have declared the United States of Biafra, fighting this freedom, which all of us have in our hand. We just have to start using that. Does that send a message to you all?
Uh-huh.
Those of you that previously said oh, I'm not going to do anything until Nnamdi Kanu comes out. Hello?
Hello? I ain't onye ndu anyị. Omenali.
Those of you that, oh, I'm not going to do anything until our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa comes out. Hello?
Hello? Are you still there? You get the point now. No?
It's time for you to ask yourself the question. Nothing good will come out from the delegitimized Southeast and South governors.
Exactly. Nothing good will come out. Continue to listen.
Absolutely nothing. Remember, these senators that voted in the Nigerian terrorist state, all of them are under the Southeast and South governors.
Exactly.
They are working together.
Confirmento.
So when you think you can negotiate anything from with the Southeast and South governors who sent their senators to Abuja to vote against the release of Nnamdi Kanu, then they fooled you. That means Ibago 419.
No mezi any of them because that the plan worked out. 500 ya gbapụta na social media bido tibe mkpu, oh, we told you political solution, ụmụ anụ ọfịa, ụmụ autopilot, ụmụ auto criminal, ha pụta na social media na-asị anyị, we don't know how many years we have been here. IPOB is always right. IPOB, we are formidable. We have our information, Mossad. Oh, hey, I want to get Our M branch is the best in the world after Mossad. Our M branch is second to none. Hello, hello. We are waiting for our Onyendu. You vote against you don't know. You are waiting for Onyendu to come out. They just told you that Onyendu can remain there. They first send their message. And Linga his court case, Linga 10 years in a patch. They voted against. In Kahana demand the Ebunara for Mazep over the Bungo. If I never gave na Bunyanya Mazep and over the Bungo, I don't boy buying don't pro 1 year work. Nnamdi Kanu. Go work with Yanya on actually about the politics by back door. You don't want to be humble. Buying Brahane when the case of me a fachi, get us him. Kai Debia Ebo Queserino. A dear behind bars, Ureki, Gawari Mommy, Watala head bridge. You got to go, hello, Dr. President, the freedom fighter. God help me, let me see if I can play it uninterrupted. You got that? Ebe on social media. We are formidable. It's a long time, we might not complete all look. Legend.
They care about their agenda to Islamize the whole Nigeria. But thank God, Biafra is a free nation today. So those of you that are still thinking there is a magic that will happen by those that think you've been following Nnamdi Kanu for years. You've been following IPOB that Nnamdi Kanu started.
Yes.
You are fighting for Nnamdi Kanu. Wonders can happen one day. You are negotiating with your terrorist, delegitimized governors of the Southeast and South part of Nigeria. Those of you that think anything good will come out from that, you can see now that you've been made a fool. Because right under your nose, yesterday, the senators from the Southeast, and I believe South part of the old Nigerian state, they all voted not to release Nnamdi Kanu. Does that send any message to those of you that are still out there fighting Simon Ekpa, fighting Dr. Robueze, fighting those that have declared the United States of Biafra, fighting this freedom, which all of us have in our hand? We just have to start using that. Does that send a message to you all? Those of you that previously said, oh, I'm not going to do anything until Nnamdi Kanu comes out. Hello. Good morning. Those of you that, I'm not going to do anything until our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa comes out. Hello. It's time for you to ask yourself the question. Nothing good will come out from the delegitimized Southeast and South governors. Absolutely nothing. Remember, these senators that voted in the Nigerian terrorist state, all of them are under the Southeast and South governors. They are working together. So when you think you can negotiate anything with the Southeast and South governors who sent their senators to Abuja to vote against the release of Nnamdi Kanu, then they fooled you. That means Ibago 419.
Ibago 419. Nepe ure loko. Ito krela tininim. Ibara 419. That is why none of them was talking about it. Because they fought the voice of God. Now they have lost their voice completely. Thank God for God. Thank God for Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. Thank God for other well-meaning in the Bible. Thank God for men and women of good way that is well read. No now. Not the Achikote Ekwonos. Not the Meshia Heliogundias. Not the Igbo social media henchmen. Not the Igbo social media bandits. Not the Igbo social media Aminus. Not the Igbo social media Sikirus. Not the Igbo social media Kerekwandiozo, Boko Haram. No. Men and women that is well read. Bundan Kachineke nyono strength. Disgrace all your enemies until I hear you by energy. Now has a choki kabiama. He said, this new month, may the God of new dimension visit you. This month, may the God of multidimensional approach visit you. Type is a